part of the chest. You can slide up and down on it.
First of all, I have to say, I get surprise for you. The gift, I made it.
Thank you.
Okay, actually, because I have another identity that is the artist, actually.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I draw the picture for you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool, actually. That's dope.
Yeah. Please show to the screen. Yes.
That's
And I
dope.
noticed this our brand here.
Yeah.
And your name is here.
Very cool.
And I think it's integration of the Western and Eastern.
It's very
Because I'm
cool.
Chinese, and you study typical American culture,
Yeah.
so I get the integration.
This is very cool, man.
Yeah.
Very like abstract type, Picasso type. It's very nice.
I'm very happy you like it.
No, thank you. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Okay,
You're very
thank you a lot.
talented, man. That's dope. That's gonna go up in our house. Yes. That's cool. Thank you, man.
Okay. So I know you're busy. How about let's start the interview?
Yep.
Okay. You watch the camera off. The first question that is a lot of fans they got curiosity. Which part of muscle is your favorite?
To train?
Yes, training.
You know, over the years, I've really tried to enjoy training every muscle group.
Yes.
You know, it's working out to me is more of an art form now, and really trying to bring out my weaknesses is one of the things I really enjoy. So finding my weaknesses and things I need to improve on has now become one of my favorite things to do, is trying to find the smaller muscle groups and to build them up into strengths.
Okay. So actually, the answer is your favorite muscle. I can see that is your weakest muscle, right?
I like to see improvement.
Okay, improvements.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And the second question is how about diet?
Yeah.
So because I noticed that in this morning, you told us how to treat the chest and the other muscle. And when I look at your face to face, I notice your face is actually very low fat.
Yeah.
So how to keep your diet?
The diet is going to be, inverse to your training and your goals. You know, if you want to stay low in body fat, you got to make sure that your nutrition is on point.
Yes.
You know, if you're trying to lose weight, you got to make sure you're in a calorie deficit. If you're trying to gain weight, you got to make sure you're in a calorie surplus. So it's basically a balancing act of figuring out, your activity level compared to your consumption.
Okay.
And understanding, the difference between the two.
Okay.
And that's how you're going to be able to make decisions on how to adjust your program based off your individual goals.
Thanks a lot. And the next part that is from this morning, I noticed you told us to train the chest, and the fan got the question. So how about to get the stronger of the inner part of the chest? He think this is very, very difficult. So he wants to get some suggestion from you.
How to develop the inner part of your
Yes,
chest? I think the question is how to target the chest overall as a whole
Yeah, you're
is
right.
the best question, because a lot of people don't utilize proper form. And if your form and your body position is off when training chest, you're never going to get to that middle point of the chest.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, that middle point of the contraction is going to come towards the end of the rep range.
Okay.
Okay, that top part of the contraction is where you're going to get the middle part to start firing.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to focus on good body positioning. If your shoulder taking over, you're never going to get that inner part of the chest to fire.
Yes.
Okay, so if you put your body in the right position, you're already going to allow your chest to
I can see that.
engage
I
these
can see that.
muscles. Okay, so proper body positioning is very important to target the fullness of the chest.
Okay.
Close grip presses are also great for the inner part of your chest as well.
Very nice suggestion. Thank you. And the next question. So how about the shoulders? Because a lot of the Asian people, a lot of Asian Chinese the bodybuilders, their weakness is the shoulder.
Yeah.
And we look at your impressive shoulder. So if we want to get the very wide shoulder, so which is?
So one of the things I noticed that hinders a lot of people from growing their shoulder is muscular imbalances.
Yes.
Okay, a lot of people have really tight traps
Yes.
and rhomboid, their backs are really weak, so it makes their posture bad. And when your posture is bad, it's not going to allow your body to put yourself in the right position to target the correct muscles of the shoulder.
Yes.
If your shoulders are pulled forward because of tight traps, you're not going to get the proper activation. So in order to develop round shoulders, you need to release the overactive muscles so your body is going to be allowed to target and utilize the correct muscle. When your traps are tight, your body wants to use that muscle because it's strong. Okay, it doesn't want to use the shoulder. It's your body's way of compensating.
Yes.
So in order for you to develop shoulders, you need to retrain your body.
Okay.
You need to release the muscle that wants to take over, and you need to reintroduce activation to the correct muscle.
Okay.
That's how you're going to really get the activation in the shoulders.
Very nice. Thank you. And for the next question, that is how about the training weight and the training sets? Somebody got confused if we need to do a lot of training weights or training sets, get very exhausted, then we can get muscle, or we just use some the available weight to get as stronger as much enough.
Training intensity is key. Okay, weight's important to a certain degree, but form and technique is more important. Okay, you never want to lift a weight where you're going to sacrifice your form and technique. Okay, that's the number one priority.
Okay.
When you have a weight you can control, you can manipulate your rep ranges to increase your pump. And that's what I'm teaching my students now.
Yes.
Is different training variables to increase their intensity when they work out. When you go heavy, your form can be sacrificed, and when form is sacrificed, you put your body at risk for injury. You're gonna get a lot more out of a set and a lot more growth out of utilizing a smaller weight and pumping that muscle with good form and good technique, opposed to taking a heavier weight and only moving it a few times with improper range of motion. So you're going to volumize better with lighter weight and more reps, opposed to pushing heavier weight for less stress with bad form.
Okay, I got it. And finally, the last question, that is, so for Jeremy, next year, do you get any plan? Can you share with us, because fans are curious about that?
I'm making my comeback next year, you guys.
Okay.
We're coming back to the Olympia stage in 2020. I'm going to do my best to requalify.
Very nice.
And I'm going to get my title back. I'm going to go for the 5 for 5. We're going to finish things off the right way, and we're going to win my 5th Olympia title.
Yes.
That's
Thank you very much. And thanks for your interview. Hope to see you soon.
Appreciate it. Thank you for the picture, man. Thank you.
Of course, I will post. Can take a photo with me, and I want to post on my Instagram and I guess the cover.